Mr. Albert Obazee, I just wake up. I see many calls say you reply. The sick man I refer to. Since now you make I respond to you now. You throw temper tantrums, you call names and you do stuff just to get at people. But there's nothing you can possibly say that will get at me. Because you don't have anything. So let's discuss this. Number one, you mentioned Captain Osa Okumbo. May the soul of Captain Osa Okumbo and the souls of all the faithful departed through the mercy of God rest in peace. Amen. You have no respect for the dead. But notwithstanding, I will do something. Because you have taken this step, I have decided to leave Obaseki since. But I will do something. Starting tomorrow, I will begin to release video by video of circumstantial evidence never seen before. You will see it for the first time. Things that Godwin Obaseki promised to Captain Osa to do for Edo people that he did not do, that warranted Captain Osa to withdraw his support from Godwin Obaseki. Now you said, I came to meet you twice. That is a lie from the pit of hell. But you are a pathological liar. So you say things, there is a stage you lie to, you begin to believe your own lies. I'll give you a bit of a refresher here. I met you once and only once, and that once was during the 2016 election. There was something took me to campaign office. We both supported Obaseki in 2016, yeah? Something took me to campaign office, and I saw you, and we had a very short conversation. You were so impressed that you say, I would like to meet you again. I would like to get to know you. Let's work together. Let's find ways to work together. Now you are saying I met you 2-3 times. To do what with you? Can you tell your viewers exactly the purpose of me meeting you? This is not a saga. This is an enlightenment session. I need you to take a pen and paper. By the end of our engagement, you have at least 1,000 new words that you will add to your vocabulary so that you can speak a lot better. Right? So this is watermelon English. That's what we are going to be using, bro. I am a proud alumni of the University of Benin. Not only did I go through school went through me. So there's nothing to be ashamed being a Uniben comrade or a former Uniben student. If I can turn back the hands of time, I will go to Uniben again. We are not quite sure your academic standing, because it shows in your temperament, in your adjustment, in your communication. So you can do well to explain to us how you went to Ekpoma, what you did in Ekpoma, who knew you in Ekpoma, what positions you held in Ekpoma, generally just give us an overview. That will be important. Thank you. So I'm a proud Uniben comrade and alumni. You also mentioned that I must be very happy now that you replied me, Mr. Albert. Come on. You have commented on my post. Me when we get followers, according to you. It's not the numbers, it's not the quantity, it's the quality of followers. So for me, I always target quality. All right. So now you say I've been wanting you to talk to me. No, sir. You have been commenting on my posts. On 2 occasions, you use fake, waiting that they call them fake accounts. You have a lot of them. And then on another occasion, you now use your real account trying to provoke me. As a matter of fact, the video I made was because of that comment you made. You mentioned that you didn't go to the palace because of what has happened in the past. Can you also narrate the other sins that Godwin Obaseki committed against the palace, that the palace by themselves are acknowledged? Can you confess that your governor, the governor you supported, you that claim to be a Benin man, shamelessly so, supported a governor that seized the allocation to the palace? Can you confess that? Can you confess that you supported a government that took the palace to court using the Eni gates? Can you confess to that? Can you also confess that severally, you yourself, without any prompting, abused our traditional institution that we so respect in this state? And now you are coming here, and there are gullible people listening to you, claiming that all of a sudden you now love the Benin. Foul. You don't love anyone. You only love your pocket and what gets to you. And if you keep talking, we are going to bring out your dossier. It is a full dossier. As I'm talking now, people are volunteering information about you. Let's continue. You said Obaseki don't know me, so I know. They don't know as I run for 2020. I'll go explain, give you. First of all, I was a member of the State Campaign Council of the APC in 2020. Yes, I was one of the official spokesperson to the APC in 2020. Not be only me run. You did mention Mama P. Mama P ran from Benin for 2 years, almost 3 years. You have said it severally on your life that she was staying in Abuja. True or false? John Mayaki run. All Oshomole boys, everybody vacated me. Oshomole himself was told that he needed a visa to come to Edo State. What you they talk? Because the same way we keep quiet. You they whine. Now you talk say, I go see Esan for the last gubernatorial election to beg for favors or whatever you mean. I don't know. Like, let me guarantee you, and Esan Ighodalo is alive and kicking, and you confirm it. The first time I met Esan Ighodalo in person was in Protie. I went to eat. Esan Ighodalo met me, and he was like, gentleman, why are you fighting me? Come. He held my hand, took me into that his black boss, excused every other person out. And then we sat there and we had a conversation, and he very politely, that is when I stopped even talking about him. He very politely invited me to come to his campaign office. I can credit myself as the person who ended that PDP campaign before it even started. I am the first person that raised the alarm that a man who wanted to be governor of Edo State took interpreters to his village. You are talking of Esan agenda. When did you start Esan agenda? I credit myself as being the first person who went to beg an Esan man to come and run as governor. The records are there. But you don't have the faculties, so you don't have strategic level thinking to understand what goes on in complex society like the democracy we have. Your own is saga. Now, also you said, Aswed, you pursue me for asking. No. If you make noise again, I will bring receipts to show, even when I did not go back to Aswed after I met him the first time, how several of his people were reaching out to me. Your government offered me 2 SSA and an unspecified amount of money. I don't want to mention it here. Using 2 persons that are close to me that I respect. And I declined it. I declined it. See, some of us are beyond what you are thinking. You know, some of us are beyond your widest imagination. See, you they look us like this, but not like this. So wake up to the reality. Just wake up, bro. You are older, bro. Wake up. So let me also tell you, and I will provide evidence if you deny it. Aswan called me, sent people to call me. The government was calling me. They invited me to see several people. Like, I don't want to mention out of respect. Right? Not only that, in APC, those Egogo and the rest you mentioned even start to the near Okpebolo. Okpebolo had already called me. I was flown from this Benin to Abuja. Somebody in the presidency took me to Okpebolo. He is alive and kicking. If I check my wardrobe now, I'll see the complimentary card that Okpebolo gave me. And the day we exchanged number, I have his number. In fact, that day, Sylvester is alive and kicking. I met him in person. And Okpebolo very politely told the presidency guy, please tell him I want him to come and work for me. If you deny, I will bring evidence. You don't know who they use to play. I don't boast. It's here, it's up here. It's a gift. A gift you know next to nothing about. Now, so I met Okpebolo. I met Aswe. But I did not work there. The money was there. The money. Okpebolo Aswe na dear money day for this last election. I had made up my mind that it would be very difficult for me to work for a PDP or an APC. In fact, it was more difficult for me to work for PDP because Obazee had already brought calamity. His government was calamitous to the political health and developmental health of Edo State. I have stopped talking about Godwin Obazee, but if you let me go back, if all these things I've said, I will give you proof. If you make pen to deny it. Can we go on? I am proud that I started my political advocacy speaking on ITV, but you don't know. You know you are new. You just came from Mexico. In 2012, when you were nowhere to be found, I was in the campaign council. I was in the state campaign council. In 2015, I was in Buhari Osibajo campaign council. Go and find out. Ask questions. The only difference is that whereas you operate at the saga level, I operate at the level of at the strategic level. I operate at the planning phase. I operate at the decision-making phase. Yours, they throw bone, give you, you bite. Now they throw the bone. That is the difference. After 2012, I was already writing for newspapers. You said na ITV I for start. You know me. I can go on and on and on. You know where I've spoken? Channels, AIT, Arise, ITV, proudly so. Spoken in the United Nations, bro. United Nations. Just this weekend. So spoke in a very important place. You go see the video later. So my brother, in a nutshell, I want to beg you. Not everybody likes you. They are already volunteering information. You are too old for what you are doing. What you are doing is treasonous. In case you don't know, you are trying to set up tribe against tribe. You say people are slave. If you see slave, you go know am. Oh boy, where my leg don't waka reach, you just see go fit waka reach am. Where I don't stand talk, you just see go fit go there. The people have sat down with you, only see them on TV. Respectfully, that is the truth. That is the truth. The kind of conversation myself and the governor we have, not being you and governor will get. The kind of conversation when me and any leader will get, not being you and that leader will get. You get your level. And it's painfully so. I understand. Say I speak Motamelo English. I'm a reader, bro. I have a library in my house. I read. I'm a voracious reader. I read books. I engage. I expand my mentality, my psychology, my intellect every day. Every day. That's why I'm not a pushover. I don't want to insult you directly. You know you are very insultive. I don't want to insult you directly. Let's keep this conversation elevated so that you learn, get a pen and a paper and take notes. Take good notes.